Another great week of football. I mean, some hell of a games this past weekend. We got some great games coming up this weekend as well. Hope everybody had a blessed week. I know I did. What about you, Al?
Oh, it's great to be a champion, baby. Woo! State champ it is. I'm still on the high, boy.
I'm state champ for 2 years in a row.
Hey, man. Hey, I see you in 10 years. I mean, I'm feeling about as good as Michael Irvin, boy. Woo! How about you, dog?
I feel like Michael Irvin when he got ran over. I'm trying to get up.
Boy, it's Friday, so let's have some fun. Whether you guys are here on location with us at Twin Peaks or you guys watching us online, get real comfortable. Grab you some food, grab you some drinks, and let's dive in this thing we call the Gridiron Grudge Football Podcast with some of your favorite college and NFL players. Speaking of that, I got my two next to me. LT, Henry Crockett, my guys. So if you guys out there wondering what the Gridiron Grudge Football Podcast is all about, we're all about football, and I mean high school football, Canes football, Seminoles football, as well as my Gators football. That being said, before we even jump into our program for today, we want to thank our sponsors. First and foremost, we want to thank Twin Peaks here in Davie, 2000 South University Drive. Thank you guys for allowing us to come into your establishment to do our podcast on a weekly basis. I want to thank the Crockett Foundation, my guy Henry Crockett here. I want to thank Next Guest Transportation, my partner Michael Jones. We want to thank Caneswear. On behalf of my man LT, we want to thank Larry Bluestein for the Larry Bluestein Football Report. He's giving us his players of the week for high school football on a weekly basis, as well as games of the week. That being said, we're going to introduce the panel. Being that I'm talking first, I introduce myself, Lewis Oliver, former Gator, former Miami Dolphin.
Lamar Thomas. Should I say state champion? Former University of Miami Hurricane with a bunch of rings, and former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, and also former Miami Dolphin. I'll turn it over to our friend at the end there who suffered a major loss last week, Henry Crockett.
Yes. And I'm still recovering. I'm Henry Crockett. I'm a recovering loser. And I must say, I got to come back and tuck my tail. I give all credit to the Canes. They came down to Tallahassee. They did what they had to do. So I know I was speaking real big last week, LT. I have a lot of confidence in those Seminoles. They let me down, but you know what?
They played a good game.
They made some strides.
Yeah.
You know, knowing we laid down last year, this year they fought all the way to the end. So I'm excited about that. Once again, former Seminole, former Atlanta Falcon great. Glad to be here, ready to talk football and ready to take my defeat.
We want to get last week out the way real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you, man. I can get on high school right now, but if you want to talk about last week, we can talk about last week.
We're gonna give you the floor since you guys are state champs for the second year in a row. I mean, knocked off everybody on the block. FSU, the Gators, South Florida. It's your
Bethune-Cookman.
Well, everybody.
We putting them in there too, dog. We don't discriminate. University of Tampa, anybody who come our way, we knocked them off this year. You know, it's truly great for Miami to be back national prominence, because for so long we were not even mentioned. It's been some years. So to see Miami doing their thing, Mario Cristobal has done a great job of building a great program built like an SEC team with big guys that are physical, mobile, agile, and hostile in the trenches. I think that's the key to our success this year, and you saw it up close. Those guys were moving around, but it was a great game. I wish, you know, even though it was 28-3 at one point, I wish we would have kicked the field goal, because I thought, like, if we kick that field goal 28-3, that's 31. That sends all the Seminole fans to their triple wide trailers. But they stayed in there, and they were able to come back and, you know, have a spirited comeback, which, again, it is a rivalry. And I know you said it didn't seem like it. Thank you so much. What's your name? Michaela. This is Michaela, y'all. Thank you so much, Michaela. You look like one of my daughters. Even though y'all had a spirited comeback, I mean, it's good for the rivalry, man. I think, you know, unfortunately, you just weren't on the right side of it, but I enjoyed the game tremendously. And I got to tell you something. That stadium, the renovations you guys made to it, it kind of looks like, I'm not lying, it kind of looks like I was about to say Joe Robbie now. The Hard Rock. I was about to say Hard Rock. You know, when we played there, the stands were right behind, like right here.
Yeah. Correct.
Right now it's pushed back.
Pushed back some.
And they got seats up there. They got where the people pay to sit in the boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a top class deal, man. Yeah. So kudos to Florida State for inviting us up there to your newly renovated toilet and for us to take a crap in your stadium.
Yeah. Now I tell you what, Croc, what really shocked me, the player defense. I mean, you guys played. I mean, even though the score was pretty close, you guys closed it up and made it close in the end. Your defense played a spirited game. I mean, I thought with UM's offensive line, you guys be in a lot of trouble with that running game, but you guys held fast in the running game. Now they lit you guys up in the passing game.
They did.
Yeah.
And I will say this, that, you know, standing on that sideline, get an opportunity to look at the speed that both teams had. Yeah. It was impressive. But the one thing that did stand out to me was the dominance of the defense. And I can say this, and I've seen Ohio State play, Texas, all the top 10 guys play. I haven't seen a defense that aggressive and play that fast all season long. So I think they built the right way. The O-line, D-line, that right side of the University of Miami line, 73 and 61. Yeah. Listen, when they need a yard or 2 yards, it's no faking. Just turn around and hand it off, run right. And they moving guys out of there. I think they built for this playoff. They built to be in the national championship. It's just a matter if they don't screw it up by making bad calls or getting too overzealous and doing some silly stuff. But my hat's off to the University of Miami, man. I got an opportunity to really see it up front. They are fast, they're aggressive, and the kids love to play football, man. That Bain, that defensive end Bain, number 4, he's special.
No, he's very special.
He's special.
I mean, like I haven't seen a person like a player like that in college since like in Ndamukong Suh when he was at Nebraska. This Bain, but that whole team you guys got down there, LT, man, you guys play fast, you guys play hard, you guys play mad, you play angry, but it's on both sides of the ball, offense, defense.
Correct.
But that defense, that front 7 with 3, 4, and 5.
And you can see how they play like Jason Taylor. They all turn run to the ball. Like it's amazing to see. And kudos to Jason Taylor, my draft classmate, man. He got those guys playing the way he playing.
Great coach.
Listen, good things happen when you run to the ball.
Great coach. He's got to play that way. I can tell you this. Their motto is everybody to the ball.
Yeah.
So when they're playing defense, they are playing to get to the ball.
Correct.
And you know good things happen when everybody's getting to the
100%.
ball. Correct. But I got to give you, I like to get on Florida State a little bit, but I tell you something. They shut down the run pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I look at Mark Fletcher here at 40 yards. Marty Brown, 19 yards. 3.3, 2.4, and our other back, 2.6. So they stacked the box. And they made Miami throw the football down the field. The question was whether Carson Beck could throw the football down the field.
He did.
And he was able to make some nice plays. Our receivers made some great catches. Malachi Tony had a great game.
Malachi Tony, he just ran through here. I just saw him over there running. We ain't stopped him yet. Listen, I'm saying to myself, like, damn, that's the only guy killing us right now. Can somebody do something?
C.J. Daniels.
C.J. Daniels had a good game. He had 2 touchdowns. 5 for 78, 15.6 yards, and 2 tutties.
Yeah, listen, we talk about a touchdown. Remember, they called one back.
They called one
of Tony's back. Yeah. We ain't stopped him yet. That kid is nice. The thing I was saying, listen, somebody need to walk down and put hands on him. You can't let a guy that talented run free, doing Rocco steps 20 yards downfield, like, and he's that shifty, and he understands leverage. You just cannot allow him to do that.
He's a dog, though.
Man, he's a dog, yeah.
He's not that big, I mean, but his heart is as big as he is.
Yeah, he don't mind mixing it up too, so.
Yeah, and that's the thing that makes him special, because as you watch him during the game, he's mixing it up with the DBs.
Yeah.
And so as you know, as a defensive back, somebody's in your face the whole game, you eventually go, I'm gonna knock him out. Or I'm gonna be
you're not gonna be in my face the whole game.
And then at that point that you're saying he's not gonna be in my face, now he give you the because you're going for him.
Yeah, he gave it to him.
But I must say the growth in University of Miami, that if you take away our run, we can spread you out and throw the ball too. So I think making them play a certain style of football and taking that away from them, but they still was able to beat you in another way, I thought that was impressive.
Well,
a lot of
as you saw, because I looked up at the scoreboard at one point, and I got to tell you something, Lou. I'm looking up, and I'm saying, we're winning. We're blowing them out, but they out rushing us. They're out passing us. I mean, Castellano had he was 23 or 45, but 272, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. They out rushed us. I mean, but the key was, remember I said, Castellanos, if he passes the ball for over 240, he was 1-5. Now he's 1-6. I'm just saying.
Listen, that's a good stat to take a look at. You know what I mean? And a guy like that throwing the ball, and I think the D-line got him off track. Like a couple of easy passes that he just missed, that he couldn't step into.
Yes.
Man, I think the defensive front took over the game. They controlled the game.
Yeah, they did.
And so my hat goes off to those guys down there. I really believe they playing somewhat similar to what the old 90s defenses played. They were fast, they were physical. And, man, everybody can play. The other defense end, number 3, fast guy.
Mesidor.
Everybody did their part,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that number 31 is too. Like, great form tackle.
The linebacker.
In open space.
He's a player. He's a player.
And
then you guys got LT. You guys got young guys in the secondary. The young safety with the big interception.
Yeah.
I mean, true freshmen starting in the secondary. So that says a lot about the type of talent you guys are bringing to UM. And being that you guys are state champ for the second year in a row, Croc, I mean, if they keep going. Now, what's your title with the Orange Bowl?
I'm the chairman of the Orange Bowl.
He's the chairman with the Orange Bowl. Are you guys thinking Ohio State University of Miami?
That's what we're thinking right now. Like, the idea is we even thinking about having them down for the quarterfinals playing in the Orange Bowl. Like, it's an opportunity. We start talking about that this week and trying to figure out, because the Dolphins the Dolphin Stadium now is the Hard Rock Stadium now is an entertainment hub. So the thing that we're talking about now is like, all right, you got all these things going on. What if University of Miami is playing in the Orange Bowl in the quarterfinal? You can't. They got soccer games. They got all the different games taking place. We're talking about how do we got to account for that, because the way it's shaping up, it's a good chance that University of Miami be playing in the quarterfinals down at Hard Rock Stadium.
Well, let me ask you this, because I did see, and I'm glad we have you here, because I saw the Peach Bowl people walking around.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you better get off our sideline.
Nah, they got that semifinal game. You want them on
they got to okay, all right.
You want them on that.
My bad, Peach Bowl people. You are important now. Okay, my bad. It ain't the Pit Bull Bowl. Yeah. It's Peach Bowl, my bad. I was elbowing him. Get off our sideline. Okay.
Yeah.
This place is, South Florida would totally erupt if that national championship game comes down to Ohio State and Miami.
Oh, man.
Croc, you know I'm going to be calling you for tickets.
Yeah, man. Listen.
As well as everybody else.
I'm going to be calling you for tickets to live.
We always looking for a good game, and, anytime we get a South Florida team, especially Miami, play in our game, it's always special. They've always been good to us, especially with ticket sales.
Yeah.
But if we get Ohio State, Miami game, now we talking about this might be a legendary game.
I mean, what if it's the Gators, though?
Hey, I'm going to tell you what.
Listen, they might not be out of it where they looked this past weekend.
Hey, this past week I was excited about my Gators. I think during the podcast last week, somebody might have leaked a little information to Coach Napier, and I think he might have heard me because I was trying to foresee the outcome of that game by saying, hey, man, we got to control the line of scrimmage. And we did that on both sides of the ball. Offensively, we ran the ball. We set up our passing game, and as you can see, that running game we had 160 yards rushing against Texas. Jaden Barr, the dude, I think this guy, number 13, the running back at Florida, Jaden Barr.
Yeah, it's good.
I think this guy can be a Heisman Trophy candidate very soon if we stick to running the ball to set up our passing. This guy ran for 107 yards on 13, 14 carries. Crucial runs, allowed Lagway to get into his play-action passes, hitting the receivers, 2 of them that came back. Dallas Wilson, 2 touchdowns. Aiden Mizell came back, made some crucial plays. Sturdivant made some crucial plays. We took the ball up top, which loosened up their defense so they couldn't bring the secondary guys in the running attack. Defensively, I think it was the best game of the season for our defense. 6 sacks, 35 quarterback pressures, 22 quarterback hurries, 6 sacks, 2 interceptions. So if we can keep this momentum going, keep controlling both sides of the line of scrimmage going into this Texas A&M game tomorrow, I think we got another good shot of winning this football game.
Yeah, and Lou, I told you I was one of the ones that picked University of Florida to beat University of Miami, but I was wrong there too. But University of Florida has a lot of talent, and I really think they're gonna get some of their defensive linemen back. They're physical, they're fast, they got a great defense, and if Lagway can just continue to get better a little bit every week. Remember I said he didn't practice in the spring.
Exactly.
So right now these are all like warm-up games for him. He's getting better weekly, and I think he's really gonna be a determining factor when University of Florida make a push in the end of the year. If they can get by Texas A&M this coming weekend, I think they'll be on to something special.
Okay, big question, Lewis.
Yeah.
And I want you to look in the camera when I say this, because I want you to be focused on what I'm about to say to you. If the University of Florida can somehow beat Texas A&M, which I don't believe, but if they can, do you feel happy about being stuck with Billy Napier? I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, that's a real conundrum for our team. Prior to this Texas win, all the noise was about, getting Napier out of there, making some changes. But like you said, after this Texas win, and if we go out and play well against Texas, if our offensive and defensive lines can control the ball game, I can almost guarantee you we'll beat A&M. But if that's gonna start a whole nother conversation. Do you keep him? Do you let him go? What's gonna happen? But I'll welcome that. I'll welcome that. If we keep playing the way we played last week, that's a great problem to have, and I'm just glad I wouldn't have to make that decision.
And we keep playing the way we played last week, Norville gonna find himself on the hot seat. You know what I mean? And you saw Jimbo Fisher run around that sideline, and
hey, Jimbo look happy too, dog. I've never seen him that. He look like he growing some hair.
He must know something.
That's a Rogaine or something. All that money he got.
You know what I'm a little jealous of, really, to tell you the truth?
What's up?
The fact that UM has been crowned state champ 2 years in a row. That's going to really swing a shift in recruitment for that university. I think it's going to really shift the tide and where these young guys coming out of high school want to go. And
initially,
and not only that, with Malachi Tony playing early and the safety number 13 coming in getting picks, like these guys gonna start looking at University of Miami. Is this a place that we could come to and we could play early? And the answer has to be yes.
But I think initially, state championship, all that's good. But it comes down to money, man. That's what it comes down to.
With the money,
I mean, I'm just being honest with you. Now, I don't think I would have ever gone to Florida State. But if they offered me $1 million, I'm going to be a Seminole. I mean, that's just the truth. That's the way it happens nowadays. And guys aren't even looking at the depth chart no more.
Not all.
They're looking at that pocket.
100%. Who paying me the most? But they toss around money down there at University of Miami, so I don't think y'all got to worry about that.
I mean, when I look around the country now, all the schools are paying. Yeah. I'm looking at the University of Kansas. One of their big donors just gave them $300 million. So I know a lot of high school guys are looking at the University of Kansas now. It's like, hey man, these guys gonna really be paying, and we can have an opportunity.
And just think about Ohio State had $55 million budget last year.
Yes. And Texas Tech,
they paid for that national championship last year.
Yes, and Texas Tech right now is one of the highest paid teams. I mean, it's some schools that are throwing money
Texas
around, building their programs. You look at now with Petrino taking over at Arkansas, Walmart is stepping up and saying, we're going to donate some money. Yeah. I mean, a school like SMU, a lot of people don't know. They're talking about whether Arkansas can take their coach, but they don't understand. SMU has a lot of money.
Yes, a ton of money.
I mean,
a lot of money in Texas,
So, I mean, this is about to be crazy. So Miami stepped up to the plate. I got to give it to them. They stepped up to the plate. Hospital money, COVID money, all that stuff from, a lot of money came our way. Y'all got Gatorade money. You got shares money.
Some of
that money that y'all used to give yourselves back in the day.
Coach Napier, all I want you to do if you're listening to me right now, get on your offensive line's ass, get on your defensive line's ass, and tell them to control the line of the scrimmage tomorrow, and you'll have another W. You'll have W number 3 for the season, and then we can just move on forward into the next game. But control the line of scrimmage. Control the line.
I sure hope he listening too, boy. That'd be great because I want to see what happens. You beat Texas A&M and then you lose another game. Because you got the toughest schedule in America, Lou.
They got
you ain't going to win them all.
Schedule.
If our guys can respond the way they responded last week against Texas, a good Texas team, I feel pretty good about playing anybody on the rest of our season schedule. I feel good about playing anybody. I mean, bring them on. Georgia, it doesn't matter who. And then we got Florida State.
Be careful what you wish for.
The end of the season, so, if we can
where is that game?
That's in Gainesville.
Oh,
That's in Gainesville.
Gainesville.
That's in Gainesville. All right, and just speaking of high school, being that football here in the state of Florida is the holy grail for football, we're going to have LT to come up with our players of the week for this past week, players of the week as well as this coming games of the week tonight as well as tomorrow. So LT read it off. It was some great games last week with Central and the West, and the West came out on top.
Yep.
And
I think we all picked the West too.
We all picked the West. So,
all right. Well, we'll start this players of the week off 2027. Zach Katz, quarterback, Miami True North Classical Academy, continued to lead his team on the offensive side of the ball with a pair of touchdowns. You see right there. In a big win against Jacksonville University Christian. University Christian used to be really good back in the day, matter of fact. And Willie McClendon.
Oh, he played at the Gators. We got Willie from that end.
He is an FIU commitment. He holds down a 3.8 GPA in the classroom and is considered one of the top players in the state. That was a nice pass right there. He's like some big receivers out there. He got some good weapons to throw to. Look at, right? Oh, that's a good move right there. And that's what you got to have. You got to have some good guys to throw to.
I'm looking at nowadays, these young quarterbacks are not only good pocket passers, they can run as well. I mean, they're very agile as well.
You can't just sit back there like Gino Toretta no more.
Yeah.
You got to be able to move, dog. All the quarterbacks, you look at all these quarterbacks, the good ones right now, they can run also.
I mean, they're dual threats. Like I'm watching that NFL game last night with Jackson Dart from the Giants.
Yeah.
This boy's got wheels.
Oh, yeah, he looked good.
He's got wheels.
You know, and I'm glad you brought that up because it is to show you that if you're a good quarterback and you get drafted in the first round, remember, the first guy goes to the worst team.
Yes.
You're lucky, and you might be mad about
where you got drafted.
Dropping, but you're going to a better team. And, I mean, he looked pretty good.
No, he looked really good. He looked damn good
last
night, yeah.
So we got next to 2026, Derek Cooper, the 6'2", 210-pound Texas commit from Hollywood, Chaminade, Madonna. He had 7 carries for 128 yards and 1 touchdown.
Whoa.
Damon Jones has him rolling still over there. Look at this kid, just running him out there. He's running them out the screen. Running them out the screen. Chaminade, as you know, is one of the top teams in the state of Florida for a reason. In a driving rainstorm this week, they showed off a trio of running backs who got it done. For 3 quarters they played. I guess the game was called after that, but, you know, Chaminade Madonna is one of the top programs.
Oh, that's where Jeremiah Smith came from.
I mean, I don't get how. And I've been there with recruit. I remember Damon Jones when he was at Hollywood. When he was at Hallandale. He was the head coach at Hallandale, and something happened over there, and he left, and he said, but I might have something. And he popped up at Chaminade Madonna. And that program has flourished since he's been there. Great coach, great program. You can't say no. And they don't shy away to big competition.
Correct.
They'll play anybody.
Yep.
I mean, they ain't got that many players, but they will play anybody.
Yep.
So the 2027 Nicholas Lanier, Miami Northwestern athlete here in a big win, he's a major force on the offensive side of the ball and got it done also on the defense side as well. coming up with an interception to start the second half, had a perfectly timed hit to break up a pass near the goal line in the fourth quarter in a win against the rival, Miami Central here at TransPower. That looks like it's against Edison. Here we go right here. Here's some of the highlights right here. His highlights. Here he is out here. Now, they got some good receivers out there. They have the one kid, the Calvin Russell, who is also a baller, who's committed to Syracuse. But this kid right here has been making plays all year long.
All year long.
I'm thinking that Miami definitely has him on the top of their list. He can play both ways, and he has, like you said earlier, he had an interception against Central to pretty much end it, but he has made his mark this year.
Okay.
I see him as a two-way player like Travis Hunter.
Yeah, and the word on the street is he's gonna do a Malachi Tony. I think he's gonna reclass back up, and come out this year.
Reclassify and get that money.
Yep.
I mean, old Lamar Thomas is out there. He probably would have made me reclassify to get that money too. That's my daddy. He would have reclassified to get that moolah. Yeah. All right, we go on to 2027. Tyler Smith, an athlete from Davie, Nova, continued to have an impressive junior season with 115 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns on the offensive side of the ball. Came up with 1 tackle on a solid play in the secondary for a win against my school that's right down the street from me, Pembroke Pines Charter. Now, Nova used to have a really good program too back in the day. Now,
Roger Harrod was over there.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. He went from there, university, and now he's at St. Thomas. But Nova always has some. I want to say one of the. I can't think of his name. He played for the Dolphins.
Oh, he's got wheels.
The running back from what played at Notre Dame. Didn't he go to Nova? I can't think. Archer Denson.
Archer Denson.
There you go.
Archer, yeah.
There you go. Good program.
This kid's got wheels. I mean, he's a long strider like Eric Dixon.
There you go. All right. There we go. We're going to keep going. We got 2027, Max Griner, quarterback from Royal Palm Beach, continued to have a huge year as he led his team once again with 230 yards passing on 13 completions and 4 touchdowns. Royal Palm Beach is, coaching at Boynton Beach. I got to coach against Royal Palm, and they were able to get a lot of clears from Glade Central.
Yeah.
Because it's right across the Sugarcane Highway now.
30 miles away.
Yeah, so they got a lot of players, and they've always had a really good program at Royal Palm Beach. Here's right here. You watch some of these quarterbacks, they got really good
technique, great pocket presence.
And a good thing, too, they got guys they can throw the ball to. They got good-looking skill guys. So let's talk about the games of the week. Here we go.
Before we get to that, man, shout out to my son's high school football team. St. Thomas Aquinas went over to London and beat the NFL.
41-39, right?
Yeah. They beat those guys over there, the NFL club they have over there. So good job. They went all across the world and won, and they got back last night. So
you go, we go. You go, we go.
We go.
We go. Whatever.
And great job, Twan Russell, Roger Harris, man.
St. Thomas Aquinas. Big shout out to you guys.
Yeah, Roger Harris.
Top games for Week 8. We got Delray, Atlantic, 6-0 at Coconut Creek.
Who you got?
Ooh.
I'm gonna take Atlantic.
I'm
going with Palm Beach County.
I don't even know if TJ's still coaching up there.
Yeah, TJ coaching. He's still Atlanta.
I mean, he always a good coach.
He got a good coach. He got a good coach.
Next game, Miami, New Orleans at American Heritage.
Tough from the
New Orleans at American Heritage.
Roger Bell is out. They got a kid from the West.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with American Heritage, man. I think he got a couple more weeks into the system. I think he'll be a little more sharper. So I like American Heritage.
I'm going to take Heritage as well.
I got to take Heritage. Daryl Porter's over there, defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Good guy, one of my friends. Yeah,
DP
over there running that thing.
Okay, what's up, DP? Big shout out to American Heritage. Defensive coordinator.
I got to let him. You got to win, DP.
We rocking with y'all this week, DP.
Next game, we got Pompano Beach, Blanche Ely.
Is that you, Croc?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
At Hollywood Chaminade Madonna. We just talked about it. God damn it.
I'm going to go with Blanchini because I got to go with Blanchini. I'm going to go with my heart. But don't ask me what mine says.
I love the honesty.
I'm going to take Blanchini.
You got to.
He's not putting any money on it, as you can tell. He just bet with his heart and his emotions.
I mean, Lou, I
got Madonna all the way.
Yeah,
I can tell you that right now. I got Madonna all the way.
You know, dog, I like you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I like him. I like my guy, but
you don't like him that much.
I don't like him that much. I don't like him that much. I like my money. Fort Myers Bishop Bureau at Glade Central, who's 6-0.
Coach Huggerbook over there, 6-0. District game. You know I'm going my Raiders.
Okay.
You know I'm going my Raiders all day long. Let's go. Let's go, GC.
I'm going to go to the Raiders down in that muck.
Well, I'm gonna go with Verone, cause I know Verone. They recruit. They set up housing for people, so they bringing in top athletes. And where's this game at? Hold on. Oh, it's at the muck.
Yeah, they got a chance in the muck. Hold on.
Because not only do they bring it down, and they feed you after the game.
What?
Collard greens, chicken, macaroni, cheese,
fish. Oh yeah, all of that.
You know,
Just like your mama, whoop you and feed you.
They'll whoop you and feed you. So I'm changing that. Glade Central all the way. You know, I know Riddell Anthony would be mad at me, and Joey Wan Sider would be mad at me. But, so I'm going to go with you guys.
Okay.
Last game right here, we got West Boca, who, you know, surprising last year at Royal Palm Beach.
I'm going to go with Boca. I'm going with Boca. I got Boca.
West Boca was state champions last year.
Yeah.
They started off with a loss to Chaminade, and they done got their footing, so I'm going to go West Boca too.
That's a tough one, especially since I know what type of athletes Royal Palm has, but West Boca has somehow developed a program. And I think it's been over time. This coach they have, and they won the state championship last year, and you know that one loss was to a defending state champion, Chaminade. So I'm going to also go with West Boca. Those are the picks.
That was it. That was it. All right, that's the pick.
We should be tallying these things up to see who.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think we were all 3 for 3 last week.
Yeah. Okay.
We were all 3 for 3 last week. So
for a Pepsi or something.
All right, we moving into to college games this week. You guys are off. How do you guys get another bye in 2 weeks?
Hey man,
in 2 weeks.
Stay out of our Kool-Aid.
You got 2
Stay
buys.
out of our Kool-Aid, okay? Mind your business.
I mean, who's y'all pay to do that?
Don't worry about that.
Another week off.
Understand
Another
this.
week
At
off.
the last part of our season, we got 2 cold games in a row. Okay, we're going to, I think, Boston College. Maybe, I don't even know who it is, but we get Virginia Tech and Pitt. 2 cold games in a row.
What does that have to do with anything?
Hey, man, I know. See, y'all don't really understand Miami in cold weather games. So, do you remember the 2001 team? The best team that ever played in Miami? Boston College gave them fit.
I know.
It was cold. Well, it was cold to us. It wasn't cold to them. And that's a problem Miami's always had, dog. We go up to them games, even if we are indoors, it's cold. And we don't do well. I don't know what it is. We just don't do well as we should do in cold weather games. So
What's in the South Florida team,
we
though?
will.
That's the Dolphins, too.
We will concentrate on our bye week, and we'll let you guys play your games this weekend. I will watch.
Yeah.
So, on to your games.
All right, speaking of games, we're done with high school, players of the week, games of the week. Now we're moving on to college. You guys are off this week. Crock, you guys got Pittsburgh. How do you see that going?
We fight for our life.
Yeah.
And some of us fight for our jobs. If Louisville loses this Louisville game, and Louisville is playing some pretty good ball, they got a high power.
No, you guys got Pittsburgh, right?
Pittsburgh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you guys got
don't
Pittsburgh.
jump ahead.
Don't jump ahead, but we lose this Pittsburgh game, and they got a high-powered offense. They got some speed on the outside. And Pittsburgh's always been a solid, disciplined team. And I hope they're not still, sick about this loss last week, because if you was out there when I was out there, it should have been expected. But I understand Norville is on the hot seat. And it's all over Tallahassee. The fans cheering for it, looking for it, and you got Jimbo Fisher showing up to the game. So I think
on the sideline commentating.
So I think Coach got to get back to just coaching. Coach the game, but he's coaching for his career, and sometimes that pressure can make you do silly things like a 4th and 8 punt on the 50-yard line.
Right.
He should have punted that ball. He should have punted that ball 4th and 8. And when you have that pressure sometimes, it can make you make bad decisions.
Yep.
And I hope that he can get back to coaching. He's a really good coach. I hope he just get right to coaching and find a way to take some wins from that loss that we had this past weekend and get these guys back on the right track. Because, listen, if we can win out, we still got a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know, my Gators, we got Texas A&M tomorrow. So hopefully later on this program, we're going to pipe in a Texas A&M alum, also a Dolphin alum by the name of Richmond Webb. Going up against Texas, they're ranked number 5. Pretty balanced team. Love to run the ball. They got 2 big horses running the ball, Moss and Owens, as well as the RPO quarterback who can run and throw the ball. So, like I said, if we can control both sides of the line of scrimmage offensively, defensively, we should win this ball game. If we come out with running the ball to set up our pass, give Lagway a little time to get back healthy, spread the ball around, spread the offense around. Our special teams, especially coming off last week with that block punt, all 3 areas of our team seem to be clicking after last week. So I'm just looking forward to, you know, our guys coming out from the first whistle ready to play. I mean, hitting them in the mouth, because defensively they got a really good defensive team. They got, when it comes to pass rushing, they got the SEC sack leader and this guy Howell with 7 sacks, and one of their starting linebackers also has 3 sacks. So, you know, if we don't protect well, they're going to cause some problems in our passing game. But if we come out and that offensive line hits them in the mouth, establishes that running game, that'll open up our passing. And I think Lagway can go to work with Wilson and Brown and Mizell and Sturdivant, and we can do a job on those guys.
Speaking of money, you mentioned Texas A&M. Money.
Them boys are ranked number 5,
but they got money.
They got money. You got to control that quarterback too. They got a elusive quarterback.
Is special.
He's special, man.
He is truly special.
So you got to contain him.
Francisco, did we get Richmond Webb in? Did we get Webb passed in? Not yet. Oh man, I was trying to get this guy in.
You know, y'all had some problems with the USF quarterback. So this guy right here is
he's elusive.
He's elusive, man. He's
you got to bring the pressure. You got to bring the pressure from the outside in. You form a wall outside with your 2 end rushers. Yeah. Bring it up the middle.
Yeah, that sounds good, Lou.
It sounds good in theory, but that's what's got to happen.
Again, though, the one thing USF was able, they ran a power quarterback. They weren't going for elusive runs. They were going for power, like 3rd and 5. This guy right here, he's kind of like Castellano, but more accurate. When he gets out of the pocket, he makes things happen. And when he runs it, he runs it.
No, he's, like I said, he's a great addition with their running backs. He's got 2 receivers, both of them over 4 or 5 touchdowns apiece.
Yeah.
So secondary-wise, if we can keep our eyes on the receivers and not in the backfield with the quarterback, I think we can come up with a couple of interceptions, especially if that upfront pressure is coming off the way they did last week. So I'm excited about tomorrow. If we knock off Texas, that'll be 2 Lone Star teams, and like I said, that's going to create a whole nother conundrum at the University of Florida with who our coach is going to be.
You know, hey, one thing I'm happy about is your attitude is much better.
Yes.
You know, I was worried about my man.
When it does that?
I didn't know if you, I was worried about you.
I thought you would go down there and find myself.
Man, because I said if they don't win this game, Lewis is not going to be interested. You would be basically. You might bring your Dolphin jersey. If they keep losing, you might take that down.
I might have suited up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But I am happy that I ain't have to use this flag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, LT. Don't get too excited. I mean, like you sitting on the throne up here.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, Croc. As you know, it's all cyclical.
Yeah.
I mean, these teams, FSU, Florida. When we run to the top, we run to the top in waves.
Yeah.
2-3 year, 4 year cycles. So now is your time.
But here's what I got to tell. I had to tell Florida fans this. I had to tell USF fans this. I had to tell Bethune-Cookman fans this, and I had to tell Florida State fans this. I don't give a damn what happened the rest of the year. I got bragging rights. And I got some Cash Apps, some Zelles, I got ting, 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 ting. It was popping. We might have had a bet, but I'm going to let you slide because you don't want to.
I got off easy.
Okay, all right. So you got, okay. All right.
This is exciting football now.
Man, it's good football.
This part of the season, this is when you.
I got a thing for you now. I'm going to tell you who not to bet with. If Kevin Knox call you and say he want to bet, you ain't getting your money, dog. You like Kevin Knox, I am going to embarrass. I am going to shame you and embarrass you. You got 3 first-round sons.
The future.
Not even first round. He got what's some things called in basketball? Lottery picks.
Yeah.
He finna have 3 first-round lottery picks. He got 2 of them right coming up behind. He already had 1, and he can't give me my freaking money. Boy, if I see you, boy, it's on and popping.
Well, see, I'm not a bettor anyway, so I mean, if we bet, I put a 5 on it or 10. I'm talking about $5 or $10.
No, that ain't even no gas money. You got to have a Tesla for that.
If I was on one of those teams, if I was on Florida team, I would bet you because I could have some type of input in the output of the game.
I get it.
But being that I'm not playing, and I can't.
And you see that trash.
No, hey man, we had some bumps and bruises early, with Lagway, with Napier. Yeah. I'm not gonna say after this Texas game everything's cured. I hope it is, but we're gonna definitely see tomorrow. But if that defense and that offensive line, both of those lines continue to play the way they played last Saturday, I can guarantee you're gonna start to be quiet.
Never. And when have you known me to be quiet, Lou?
Never.
Exactly. Case point.
Okay, on to my Dolphins. On to our Dolphins.
Oh, Lord.
This dude ran for 200 yards.
Oh, my God.
Crop. I mean, this dude
I'm about
ran
to walk off the show.
The Panthers. I had, and this is just me being honest, guys. My Dolphins. I only had us to win 5 games this season.
That's not good.
I don't think we're going to make it there because I had us to beat the Panthers. I had us to beat the Colts, the Patriots, and the Jets.
Yeah.
And I don't see that happening right now. But when I saw this guy run for 207 yards against this defense.
And he was back up. I keep throwing it on there. I'm sorry.
I can tell you right now, Coach Weaver, for the rest of the season, every offense you run into is going to try to come out there and hammer the hell out of our defense.
But Lou, here's one thing I saw this. So someone asked me on the Paul Casanova show this morning about the head coach basically throwing the defensive coordinator under the bus. What happens, and we've seen it so many times, when your back is against the wall, and the head coach, you got to look for outs. And
that's what he's looking for.
What? Out it's the defensive coordinator fault. And not that we ain't scoring points because he called the plays, but it is the defense. He said they were in bad position. And that is human nature. When you're about to when you feel the pressure, you got to start deflecting. And sometimes they do it at players.
Well, if anybody deserved criticism for that Dolphin game, I think it's every person who played on defense. I mean, the coach can't play for you. I mean, as a defensive player, at some point, somebody just said, look here, I don't give a damn I'm going to make a play. You ain't going to keep doing me like this. You ain't going to keep running over me like this. You ain't going to keep throwing the ball against me like this. Somebody got to stand up and say, damn, enough is enough. And I didn't see that Sunday, and that was totally disheartening for me. And like I said, I mean, Weaver, our defense has just opened up a can of worms that everybody is going to be feeding us for the rest of the season.
And my question is, I'm speaking as a season ticket holder. And we sit back and we look at it. You got to ask yourself, has the head coach lost his team? You know what I mean? You go down to, a Carolina team that's everybody's beat them.
1-4.
1-4. And they came out of the dominant. So actually I said, are we an entertainment hub or are we really taking this football thing serious? Because it's frustrating to watch. I know them tickets keep going up every year.
Every day seems like
and then they keep putting a subpar performance out on that field. And at some point, you got to answer for that. Like, is this head coach on the hot seat?
He's got to be. I mean, with this team, what are we 1-4, 1-5 now?
Yeah, I think we won one game. I mean, the point too. Also, you know, we love the Dolphins. I mean, I love the Dolphins. I really don't even. I mean, I was drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mm-hmm. I don't own any Tampa Bay Buccaneers stuff. I basically consider myself a Dolphin. I mean, but this is hard to watch, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's very hard to watch because you got weapons. You got weapons on offense. I'm still a little perturbed about the whole quarterback situation because I thought they should have gotten another quarterback.
I agree.
To be prepared in case he gets hit in the head again.
No insurance.
And to see the defense play the way it has played this year has been very confusing because I did not think our defense was going to play that bad.
Yeah. You know, I saw it in training camp. When they went against Detroit. And I saw how Detroit just manhandled us in preseason, like in a practice.
Detroit's a good team now.
Yeah, but they just manhandled them. So I was like, maybe that's just, there's some days you can have those days in training camp. But to see them lose so much on the back end and the secondary, to not really bring in a veteran or bring in somebody that can replace what we lost, I mean, it's almost like, are we trying to just throw the season away?
Yeah.
You got to bring some veterans. But what you had the last couple years, losing Xavier Howard, then we lose Ramsey, Holland, all these guys. Like, who's going to replace these guys?
Van Ginkel.
Yeah, and he's balling until he got in Minnesota. Like, who's going to replace these guys? And they haven't brought anyone in. They haven't drafted no young guys and developed nobody that can come along that can take the place of these guys. Because you lost a lot of production on that defensive side of the ball. Yeah. When you lose that type of production, you got to bring somebody else in.
You got to replace it. And right now, I don't see that happening on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, I wasn't too perturbed about the way things happen offensively. Tua spreaded the ball around. I felt like we should have ran the ball a lot more against Carolina, but we didn't. And that was sad to see. But I think if you don't, to get to that Super Bowl, to get to those championship games, you can't have a one-dimensional team. You can't have a one-dimensional offense, and you're gonna have to run the ball. You're gonna have to have involve a lot of people in the passing game. Now with Tariq down, Waller's getting a lot of passes. Washington's getting passes. So, but I like to see us run the ball a lot more. Control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. And it wasn't that the guy just ran over us last week. They wasn't trying to tackle him. Now, you got to want to tackle after the defensive player cross.
Without it. It's all I want to. That's what we said all the time. Listen, I'm watching that number 5 run right down the middle of our defense.
You got to want to tackle.
You just got to come in and make the play. Like, especially when you get to the second. Let's get him down.
Yeah.
Let's get him down and let's reset and let's figure it out. Something is going on in that defense that's not clicking. Because I refuse to believe we all pros. And I don't care who you are, what team you play, you just don't manhandle pros that way.
Yeah.
So I gotta believe it's a scheme, or we gotta look to the coach. We have to look to the coach. And I know he's a Harvard guy, whatever, Ivy League guy, whatever, all this stuff and all this smart stuff and I know football's turning to analytics. But sometimes you gotta say, you can count to 3, you can play. If it don't look right, it ain't right.
Yeah. I mean, so McDaniel's under a lot of pressure. Greer's under a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah.
The whole Dolphin organization is under a lot of pressure to win, especially with these prices that they're charging out here. So, but hey, man, football this week, boy. Croc, I got you guys over Pittsburgh. Oh, we got Webb.
We got Webb.
Oh, okay. We got Webb. We got A&M Aggie coming in right now. All right, let me just read the stats on this guy, Richmond Webb. All right, Texas A&M alum, Dolphins first-round pick, 9th pick overall in the 1990 draft, one of the greatest Dolphins of all time, member of the Dolphins Ring of Honor, 7 times Pro Bowl selection at left tackle, 2 times All-Pro left tackle first team, 2 times All-Pro left tackle second team, and as a rookie, this guy only gave up 2 sacks the entire football season. This guy should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion, as well as many other people out there. This guy dominated Bruce Smith for 8, 9, 10 seasons every year. So
most importantly, a very nice guy.
He's a gentle giant.
Giant.
The guy's so quiet. If you didn't see him, you wouldn't even know he was around. Richmond Webb, welcome to the show, big dog.
Hey, brothers, what's up, man? I was good with you, Lewis, and then I saw LT sitting over there. I said, Lord, how y'all doing?
We good. You just got in. We here. You just got in on the flight.
I just got in, and your man got me hooked up, taken in, and I'm ready to go. So yeah, I appreciate y'all waiting on me.
Man, we appreciate you, Webb. What are y'all gonna do tomorrow with us? 'Cause y'all got y'all hands full right now. We don't have our hands full. Y'all got y'all hands full.
No. See, I'm not eating that rat poison. I see you trying to set us up already, so I'm not doing that. I already know. We've been in the SEC for a little bit now, so you got to come to play every week. And y'all played a hell of a game last week against Texas. So, right now we're undefeated. Every week somebody's coming for you, and y'all got a great quarterback, DJ Lagway. I actually played with his cousin at Texas A&M. Florida always got great athletes. It's a great program, one of the top ones. So we got to be ready to play, and hopefully we can pull out another W and keep this thing going.
Y'all take it easy on us tomorrow. Now, we're not ranked, so you guys take it easy on us. We need some help.
Hey, we got some help. I told you the other day, we got Emmett down there in some maroon. We got to get you down there in some maroon too.
Yeah, I talked to Emmett the other day, and his son is with A&M, and I said, hey, E, this got to be tough for you, bittersweet, being that your son's a running back for A&M, and you're a Florida alumni. So who you going for? And he went crickets on me.
That's the tough part. I think the only time he pulled for A&M is until his son graduate, but he's a Gator forever. Growing up here in the great state of Florida, playing high school, college, and then getting drafted first round by the Cowboys. He was in the same draft. So it's just we coming on home. Y'all on hold.
Hey, Richmond, I got something. I got to ask you a question, man. This going way back right here. Why the heck, and I say heck.
You can say hell.
Why the heck did you and that other lineman have to sit together on the bus? I couldn't understand that. You and your partner. I didn't. I'm trying to help the whole thing out. A skinny guy by a fat guy. And he said to me, "Oh no, that's Richmond's suit." I said, "What the hell? Two fat guys sitting beside each other on the bus?" Yo, homeboy.
I'm around.
That boy love you, boy. That Sims, he love you.
I'm gonna tell you how close.
I love him too, man.
I'm gonna tell you how close Richmond and Keith Sims were. When me and Joe Green came down when the Dolphin organization brought him in to coach our defensive line. Webb, do you remember that practice we were practicing, and Joe Green got mad at you guys? He got mad at the entire offensive line, but especially you and Keith Sims especially. And he was so. Speak on that.
I'm gonna tell you. I know exactly what you're talking about. That it really wasn't the offensive line. It was that great tight end we brought in from Philadelphia Eagles, Mr. Keith Jackson, and we were going through inside drill. And Keith Jackson, that's my brother. I love him to death, but he didn't want no parts of inside, so he was down there messing up. He wouldn't block nobody. And Joe got mad and kicked him out the drill, and he was happy. He was back down there with the wide receivers and 7-on-7. But I know exactly what you're talking about. I didn't even do nothing wrong, and hell, I got scared.
Hey, now being that you guys are ranked number 5 right now, you guys got to be the pride of Texas out there. where did this ascension come from? I mean, because when you talk Texas football, most of the time you're talking to Longhorns, and now everybody's talking to A&M Aggies. So what's that all about? And you guys think you guys can keep that going for the rest of the season?
You know, honestly, Lewis, I give it to Coach Elko. He was the defensive coordinator up under Jimbo Fisher, and then he left and went to Duke for like 2 seasons. And then with Jimbo, he came back. We always had athletes, but he made them step their game up. And then what he did, I think he did a great job utilizing the portal to bring in guys with NIL to add or complement what we didn't have. And he brought in 2 great receivers, Craver and Concepcion, that has been a game changer. We got receivers that's getting separation and are truly playmakers. But he holds them to a high standard. If the defense is out there playing the way he expects, when they come to the sideline, he gets over there and he gets on them. So I think he's demanding, but at the same time, he's a fair coach. He's a tough coach. But players will play for you if they don't think you BSing them. And I think that's been the biggest difference. He's raised the bar what his expectations is for this football team.
Hey, Richmond, just be honest. Y'all got better once you got rid of Jimbo and Petrino. No more bickering. Y'all got better.
We actually did get better. You know, I just couldn't understand that. You know, with Jimbo, you get everything you want, but for some reason, I don't know how he screwed it up, but he screwed it up. And once the Aggies, they just wrote that, say, man, we got to get this dude up out of the check. And then I think it looks even better when Elko's having the type of success early on that he's having with this football team, that it was definitely a change that needed to be made.
Now, Webb, I read all of your accolades off as we were introducing you to come on the show. I mean, you've been up for the Hall of Fame now for how many years?
Several years. I actually made some traction last year. I made it to the semifinals. I was a semifinalist, so that was a huge accomplishment, and hopefully I can make it a step further this year, at least try to make it to the final.
Now, what can we do as former players to help with that? I mean, because to me, when I saw you playing, when we got you in 90, and what I saw you do to Bruce Smith, who's already in the Hall of Fame, that's all I need to know. All they got to do is pick up the phone and call Bruce Smith. That's all I think they need to do.
Yeah, man, you know what? I've never had an issue. I appreciate, all the guys I played with. Y'all have always been supportive and been one of the people that's keeping my name out there to help. If it ain't, don't fix it, just don't do it, and I appreciate everything.
Well, I tell you what, I'd rather see you go ahead and get into the some good happen for you, and you get into the Hall this year. But I definitely want your Aggies to lose tomorrow. So good luck with that Hall of Fame. I think you deserved it years ago, and I hope this time around you get that nomination because we like to see you in that gold jacket, big dog.
You was cutting out for me. You say you want my Aggies to win tomorrow, and by how much?
No, I wasn't saying that.
Hey, I'm down with the Aggies. Go Aggies. Tell Joseph I said what's up, too.
Man, I want it to be a good game, and I'm looking forward. I'll definitely be tuning in tomorrow. So good luck to you Gators, and let's have a good one tomorrow.
Hey, man, we appreciate you taking your time to come out to come on the show, Webb. Man, good to see you.
Tell your brother
I'll see you Sunday at the Chargers game. Looking forward to it, and like I say, tell your Aggies to take it easy tomorrow,
Aggies,
because we need that W for real.
Beat the Gators.
All right, brother. I'll see you Sunday. I appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you, Webb. You guys got anything you want to say before we
I told hey, man, I'm good. I saw my guy Richmond Webb on here. Got to say hello to his brother.
Did you ever play against Richmond?
No, I was young, man. I had an opportunity as a kid, man, growing up in Pompano Beach. Got to remember him getting drafted. Remember watching him play. Yeah. Never had a chance really to go against him, man. But
you ain't want nothing real. He was a nice guy. He help you up.
Yeah.
Knock you down and help you up.
Oh yeah. All right, Will. Good to see you, baby. Thank you. All right, guys,
okay,
as a crew.
I'll holler at y'all.
As a crew here at Gridiron Grudge, we'd like to thank you guys. We'd like to thank everybody that's on location, everybody that's out there online. Remember, you guys can catch us here every Friday, 6 p.m. at Twin Peaks, 2000 South University Drive here in Davie. And you can also catch us at Gridiron Grudge Podcast on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and Vimeo. That being said, thanks you guys for tuning in. Good night and see y'all next Friday. Go Gators!
Go Canes, baby. Yeah.
You guys are really good, Croc. I got to get like you a LT.
LT on chat.
Croc, you had me so excited up there when we piped you in here last week.
Yeah.
Croc was, when you was like,